Today we see if we can catch trout using only TEMU gear. We are going to buy 3 popular trout baits as well as a rod and reel combo. Let's see if the stock trout here in Arizona like what we got. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna check it out and we'll see what happens. We're gonna log in, we're gonna skip that little spin, and I'm just basically gonna search trout fishing. I'm gonna search trout fishing and see what they got. So first, we're seeing some of the classic spoons, classic spinners. Now I'm going to be getting a rod, baits, and everything. So everything we get from here, we're going to fish with. And the goal is going to be to catch a fish on everything. I'm just gonna go with what I know and what looks good. These maggots got my attention immediately. So these are looking pretty nice. Okay, well, we're going to put these in the cart. Only $2.68. I also want to grab some spinners, I think. Oh, there's a bunny outside. Actually, let's get the bobbers first. We need to get some bobbers. All right, these look basically just like the trout magnet floats that I have. I guess we have to get some spinners first. Let's get spinners. I need to see the size of the hooks, though. It says rooster tail spinning lure. Now, obviously, these are not actually rooster tails. I think this is just their attempt at mimicking a rooster tail. And these actually look pretty good. These look pretty good. All right, let's add one to cart here. Let's see. Okay, so we'll do a rainbow trout one. And then I'll get one more just in case we lose that one. And then add like a chartreuse one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we added 2 spinners to the cart. So we now have grubs, spinners, and a bobber. We may need some split shots. So we're gonna grab the split shots. And then I've been seeing these everywhere. 150-piece soft lure fishing kit. I think between that should be fine for the bait. Now we need to find a rod. This one looked not bad. 6.9 foot rod. The reel looks not bad. There's cork on it. I don't know why. I've always liked cork on my rods. Well, I guess we'll do that. So I'm gonna get the 1000. Let's add that to the cart. Here we go. We found this one here. Fluorocarbon microline, 4-pound test. Boom, payment successful. We just ordered $70 worth of trout fishing gear on TEMU. Well, guys, everything's ordered. Everything is set. I will get back to you when I receive these packages, and then we'll see you out on the water. Well, guys, we have made the journey up north to do our TEMU Trout Challenge. I got this. It was delayed. It was like 2 weeks delayed, I think. So we're just gonna start unboxing this. I think I'm gonna go with the rod first. All right. Morning.
Enough room for 2 over there?
It's a little packed.
Huh?
I said it's a little packed. I'm just gonna be like right here. I mean, I don't know. If you want to squeeze in, you can, but it's a little tight. So there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. All right. I mean, it feels pretty good. 2 to 6 pound line. I don't even remember what line we got with this. So is the reel in here? I think the reel should be in here. Oh my gosh, I see it. Oh, that is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. This kind of reminds me of like a Fluger President, I would say. This feels great. I'm not going to lie. That feels amazing. Is the anti-reverse working? Yes. All right. And remember, we got, I think, 3 or 4 baits. Okay, there's the, oh my goodness. 4-pound test. Look at how tiny this spool is, guys. We have, I think this is the little tackle kit I got with the weights. These are just some little, I see it every single time I get on TEMU, so I had to throw that in there. Realistic looking fake worms. All right, that should do it, hopefully. Obviously, we got the floats. We knew we were gonna need these no matter what. And a couple spinners. All right, well, all this looks good. First step is to get it spooled. I mean, look, guys, there's nothing on there. Nothing. I have no faith in this because it just looks like there's no line. I think they give you like the exact amount. Okay, well, I mean, I'll show you guys. Filled up pretty nice. Pretty much your standard amount of line. And I think what we're gonna start with, because these are usually the hardest for me. Sometimes the bite's on for them, sometimes not, is this little Got a hook keeper on it. Rainbow trout. Spinner right here. I guess we'll find out. I can see fish surfacing. I can't see any in the water myself. And here we go. First cast. TEMU spinner, TEMU rod, TEMU reel. And it casts like a dream, I will say. Okay, it's not spinning. Oh my gosh, look at him blitzing it. Oh, we got bit. Guys, they're chasing it right here. Right here. They were blitzing that thing. Blitzing that thing. All right. It's not spinning as good as like a rooster tail would, but it's doing enough. There we go. Second cast. Second cast. TEMU spinner, baby. TEMU spinner. And rod. And reel. Oh, this is actually a nice fish. This one isn't bad. Let's let him go here real quick. Okay. Beautiful. Right in the corner of the mouth. We don't want to mess with him too much. There he goes. TEMU spinner, putting in work. I'm going to catch a few more on this, and then we will switch colors. These fish, man. All right, same thing. We're just going to start cranking. And like I said, it's not spinning as good as other stuff. Look at that. Second cast. Second cast. This feels good. It feels good. The rod and the reel feel not bad, I will say. Which is always nice. Oh, this guy's been caught before. Pop him off, and he just flopped right out of my hands. Beautiful. And that is 2 down. I think with that, we're going to throw in a color change just because. This is the good old fire tiger. Let's see if this will do some work. They can be picky from time to time, so let's see here. Fire tiger. Crystal clear water. They're chasing it. Boom. 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 First cast with that freaking fire tiger, man. We were just sharking on it. Another nice one. Yeah, that's a nice fish. We haven't kept one in a while. We'll keep this one, throw them on the stringer. TEMU spinner. Beautiful fish. This is one of the nicer ones I've seen. Well, that was first cast. Fire tiger. I think we'll go for 2 fish on each one. Let's throw this freaking fire tiger again. See if we could spank another. This time we'll try up there. We're getting followed. Guys, there's so many fish in here. Right there in front. Right there in front. TEMU, baby. TEMU spinners. Oh, it's always nice when the fishing works out like this, guys. This one we're gonna pop off right here. It's like he's been caught a couple times. There we go. Beautiful. And he is out of there. All right, with that, we're moving right along here. We're moving right along. Let's take this off and put on something else. I have seen these every single time I have been on TEMU right here. And I just had to give them a shot. There's 2 locks on it. That's interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with white like that first. But look at these things, man. They kind of look like little caterpillar type. I don't know. But we're just gonna put this under a float and do our usual method. Oh my goodness. And here's our floats. These kind of look identical to like a trout magnet float. All right, there we go. There's our setup. We have the float, this little TEMU magnet. That's what I'll call it. Crystal clear pool full of hungry trout. Let's see if these maggots are the real deal. Slowly dropping here. They're swarming. Oh, I think that was bite first cast. They were swarming. Okay, let's try again. They're all coming over. They're swiping at it. There. Look at that. Look at that. Literally second cast. Second cast, man. The TEMU maggots, man. They're on every single fishing like search page. Minimize touching. There we go. He's popped off and he's back in the water. So far, we've concluded you can go on TEMU, buy a rod and reel, buy some trout, quote unquote, specific gear, and catch fish. Because these fish, here we go. Here's third cast. A little more spooky this time. That's why you guys say, you know, fish will bite anything sometimes, but sometimes they won't bite anything. But so far we've concluded, guys, this reel is doing much better than I anticipated, I will say. Much better. Look, they're coming up for the bobber. Oh my goodness. Beautiful scenery, Red Rock. It's nice and quiet out here. We love to see it. There's nothing that can beat this type of fishing. I know not everybody does the whole trout thing, but if there's any waters near you, I highly recommend. Try this way. This way. Oh, there we go. Is he gonna stay? Oh. Hookup ratio on those, not great so far. I think we've lost 4, but we got to do 2. That's the deal. Okay, are we gonna keep them on? Are we gonna keep them on? There's fish following them, guys. Look at this madness. This is on the good old maggot, TEMU magnet, or yeah, TEMU magnet. That's what we're gonna nickname it. Beautiful fish. Release them carefully. All right, he's off. He is off. I was gonna show him to you guys, but there we go. Looks like this one's been in here a little bit. A little more tan. That one's definitely working good for us. Let's try these weird, and I may even just keep his jig head on if I can. The final one here. Oh, and these things look interesting to say the least. This one feels the most plastic, in my opinion. I'm not gonna be able to thread it, no way. I'm gonna hook it a couple times. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna keep it on the bobber though, and cast it to these hungry trout. This is gonna conclude if we do this right. Let's see here. Here we go. If we can get one bite on this, I would be really impressed, guys, because it just looks not good at all. We changed it up slightly there. We'll see if that will do the trick or not. Like I said, this one I have like 0 faith in. After I felt the texture, I was like, nah, just not gonna happen. They're swarming. There's a peck. Did not commit. He did. We need to keep this fish on, guys, because if we do, this is it. This is it. Oh my goodness. We really love to see it, as I like to say. And hopefully we can, okay, he popped right there. I will take that. That is gonna count. Look at the presentation. Like I said, that thing is something I would not recommend. Does not have the best action, but hey, I mean, it got a bite. The spinners have done the best for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna get another one to commit to that thing, guys. That thing is so weird. Everything on the rod and reel has been just fine. The bait's a little weird, but the spinners, I will say, the spinners worked 100% the best. The maggots did good too. There's another on the weird worm. The weird worm. And it looks like we're fooling the small fish on that thing. There we go. Little baby out of there. But there is everything we caught fish on. The bobbers worked very well. Those little maggots worked perfectly. The spinners were definitely the killer for sure. We could have kept that on and kept catching them. And these worms, would not recommend. Very plasticky, hard. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.